Hello, everyone. I hope that you guys are doing well. This is Dr. Hampton here. Wanted to do just a brief introductory video for you guys for your integrated seminar class. First of all, I am very excited to be learning along with you in this class. This class I did actually build. And the motivation for the build was really just out of years and years of working with soon to be MSW graduates and addressing just the various needs that they were feeling prior to their graduation. Because of course, as you guys know, you're in your last semester. So hopefully this class will be both informative and fun for you guys. And you'll learn a lot of useful information that you're going to be able to utilize over these next couple months as you migrate toward graduation and independent licensure. So what you're looking at right now is the Social Work 780 Integrative Seminar syllabi. You guys are clearly in the fall, 3 credit hours or 3 units. You've got my email address by now as well. And I'm sure that you are very familiar with your syllabi. Um, so we're in our 15-week format. Of course, we've got the hours, the projected potential hours that you guys will spend in this course. There are no required course materials per se that you guys need to purchase. So there's no required textbooks. You guys will be provided login information for the California Law and Ethics training resources that we'll be utilizing in this class later on in the trimester. So just kind of, to be determined with that. So I really do kind of want to spend these next couple of minutes really just focusing on the course overview. I'm not going to do a significant deep dive into the assignments. I'll do those kind of as the trimester is moving on. So this first week, we are going to focus on child abuse and neglect reporting. This module in particular is a requirement for the California licensing board. We want to make sure that it in our syllabi it explicitly has where you guys meet these the requirements for the hours to be able to get licensed as it is right now in 2024. So there's actually a link where you'll do a training and you'll be able to take a post test and then upload the certificate in week 1. And then week 2, we're kind of shifting a bit toward what do you guys need to do to be prepared to hit the job market here in just a few months. So we're going to go into career services and resume building. I'm guessing probably many of you haven't used the Alliant Career Services, but I do want you guys to take the time to go ahead and start writing that resume and writing those cover letters and having another set of eyes look at that. So this is a required assignment. And then week 3, we're actually going into negotiating a salary, and I shouldn't even say salary, so even things like vacation time and paid supervision. So hopefully that'll be kind of a fun exercise for you as well. Then weeks 4 and 5, we're going to do a deep dive into the licensure requirements in the respective states for the respective boards that you're hoping to get licensed in. I know all of you are in California currently, but it might be also helpful to take a look outside of states if you guys are planning on moving or possibly being duly licensed. Then for the rest of the trimester, we're really going to focus on that licensure prep for you guys to be able to successfully, feel more prepared for that California Law and Ethics exam. So this is where you're going to have access to the Therapist Development Center training resources and more information to kind of be continued with that. I want you guys to spend as much time as you can preparing for the law and ethics exam. And if you once you get into these modules, you're going to see there's a lot of content. You can probably spend 6, 7, 10, 12 hours really just on one module from this licensure exam. Um, and then, we're gonna focus on doing some practice exams. I can't stress enough the word practice, in that there is absolutely no expectation for you guys to go through every single one of the modules and memorize all of the content to be able to sit for this quote unquote practice exam on week 10. This is really just kind of getting you guys in in the mindset of how important it is, to kind of start preparing. So like I was saying, we're going week, 7 through 13. So a significant amount of this course you're gonna kind of be prepping for licensure. Um, and then week 14, we're going to administer the cumulative knowledge exam. Many of you guys probably remember this from the end of year 1. So this is a similar exam, really just focusing on advancing your skill set and the content that you've learned in year 2 of a clinical MSW program. And then we're going to wind down the trimester with just a little activity on test anxiety. One of the things that I talk to my alumni, is kind of what I refer to them now, was just the importance of being able to take standardized testing in using those tips and tricks, like if you have a word in there that says always or never, really just not necessarily focusing on the content of the test per se, but just kind of those tips and trips and tips of being able to take standardized tests. So anyway, take some time, go through here. I know it's a lot. Remember, one day at a time, one week at a time. This is the first time that we're running this course, just like all your other courses, you poor things. So if there are things that are wonky, please let me know. And I look forward to connecting with you guys. We'll establish next week when my standing office hours will be, so you guys will have the ability to connect with me. Remember also that there is not a need to reply to discussion posts. So in my courses, you don't have to reply to 2 learners. I just ask that you guys reply to anybody who might ask a question of you. Okay, keep those questions coming, and I hope you guys have a great first week of class.